This is something that I always dreamed about but never actually thought would ever come true. 8 months ago, I could not even have seen this coming. I don't know if I seem like it, but I'm so scared that this is not gonna work out. But at the same time, I'm so excited. Hey y'all. So literally nobody asked me for this, but I'm gonna give it to y'all anyway. Welcome to my channel. Why are we doing this? What is Kadara? Let me explain it all. So, my name, if you don't know me already personally, welcome, hello. My name is Ebu Olua. I am a 24-year-old Nigerian-born woman. I am a nurse, but let me just be honest, nursing was not what I thought it was, especially being out of school for the first time. There was no teacher to turn to and ask questions. I've always been a part of groups and programs where there were mentors and teachers and someone to really just ask okay, what should I do next? And my life low-key started crashing before everybody else's did with coronavirus, because I also got a separate virus that had nothing to do with it. It was called pityriasis rosea. I had spots. I still have some of the residual spots all over my skin, on my face, on my neck, on my arms, and it was so itchy and uncomfortable because of the way that I work. They were doing lockdowns at the group homes. They needed people to live in. I couldn't do a lockdown because my immune system had already been compromised because of the spots. So I just sat at home and I was so miserable. All I did was cry all the time. I was just so sick and tired of one little thing completely destroying my life. All right, it's now or never, Evelyn. You either have to get your life together or you just have to stop complaining about where your life is. To figure out how to get my life to a spot where I felt like I could breathe, because I felt like I'd been holding my breath for so long, I forgot how to breathe because I wanted to just put my all into me. My life is 100,000% about myself, and it wasn't about some boy or anybody's kids or anything. It was just about me. I wasn't going to be dating anyone. I wasn't going to be talking to anybody at all. But I was going to be celibate because I was so desperate. Honestly, it was desperation. So I just started reading and watching every TED Talk, every sermon, everything. When the year started, I didn't know what I wanted to do or how I was gonna do it, and I had been going through these different prompts that I was writing for myself and getting from the videos and getting from the book. It's gonna help me, it's gonna help them. So we started talking and calling. We started doing monthly check-ins of our goals to keep each other accountable and what we had accomplished that month, and going through the prompts and reading each other what we had wrote, even when it got super personal. I always wanted to be a bullet journaler, but whenever I would watch these people bullet journal, it just looked so beautiful and so perfect, and I was like, y'all, I can never do that. I would just sit there on Pinterest trying to copy exactly what they did and how they would do it. And when mine would show up a little less cute, I would just be like, all right, forget this. Over the last couple years, I've been really bad at keeping promises to myself. The only person that I was allowed to disappoint was myself. I know y'all can relate to what I'm saying. So let me show y'all my journal. So this was the journal that started it all. This is a blank journal I got from Walmart when I was out shopping with my best friend. Purses, go to her website. Where's my purse? She has a travel blog and she teaches all about how to travel safely across the whole world. Go check her out. She's amazing. So I started with this thing where I wrote a letter to myself. In a year, I wanted to read it back and see that my life was not still a hot ass mess, honestly. I had been messing around with my finances like crazy, picking up credit card debt, shopping, buying things that I didn't need, and just being low-key reckless. After looking at all the goals that I wrote down in my letter, I was like, I have to fix my finances. I have to fix this so that then I can move on to the next thing. It's something that I honestly believe in because I legit just took the pages from my journal, the ones that I did for myself, and I just recreated it for y'all. If you can see, I started tracking my habits, started drawing when I was still trying to figure out how to do my to-do list. Drawing, just trying to be more creative, going through different investments that I knew about but never acted on. Trying to hold back from buying stuff by putting stuff down, music that I wanted to listen to. Look, y'all, this thing is toe up. Like, I used the hell out of this journal. It is barely holding together. I glued it back together like 3 times. So I started donating, y'all. I felt, I won't say whole because I know that sounds corny, but like, I started to feel like the pieces of myself that were missing were slowly starting to fall back into place. So how is this starting a business? So rough. Freaking rough. I don't understand. Honestly, every day I spend complaining about this and that, and I just did not know how much work it was gonna take. But I'm so glad I'm doing it. This is the happiest I've ever been. Like, especially career-wise or like planning-wise, knowing what my future holds. Even though everything is up in the air, I'm just so excited. Honestly, as much as I like to say that I'm bold, I'm not. I'm scared all the time. It's just something that I felt in my heart of hearts that I needed to do on my own. The way that I got my business name, My Kadara, is actually funny. So I had been looking for a business name. I already had a product because it's something that I created on my own time, but I couldn't figure out a name. Well, actually, I came up with a couple names, but they was already taken. Like, one of them I came up with was Gronership. It was like Groner and ownership. Y'all get it? Gronership together. And I would have had it too if somebody didn't already take it. Well, anyway, so one day, me and my sister were sitting in the room. I was sitting here actually, and she was sitting on my bed, and we were listening to Burna Boy's Destiny. If you haven't heard that song, it's so dope. I can't play it here because copyright and all that, but go listen to it. And I was like, why couldn't it just be called Destiny? Because I really feel like I am creating my own destiny. And Tolu was like, Destiny? Why don't you just call it Kadara? And I was like, you're 100% right, because, I wanted to somehow link it back to my Yoruba roots and how much I'm into my culture and the language and all of that. And when she said that, it just kind of snapped my head, and I looked it up, and nobody had taken it. Kadara is actually destiny in Yoruba. We literally just translated the word. There were 2 different options, but Kadara just sounded better, more fluent, easier to work with. Our main product being a journal, and me feeling like I was creating my destiny, we decided to add the my to it. So My Kadara, my destiny. You're taking ownership of something that kind of feels like it's up in the air, but like, I feel different. I am staying true to myself. I have been planning to jump right back into school. I couldn't, because I knew that in that time, in that space, I mentally was not there, not ready. There was so much I needed to learn that I knew another school was not gonna teach me, stuff that I had to learn on my own. And I just wanted to make sure that y'all don't have to learn it on your own. That I can be somebody that provides you that information, that helps you realize, like, you are not going to get everything from a traditional education. It's not going to give you the life that you want. It will definitely be a good stepping stone, get you on a higher platform. Right now, I have the luxury. I'm searching for what I want because I am in a stable place, honestly, it changed my life. So if you are ready for this transformation we're about to go on, I'm about to show y'all what I've been up to. I want to share all the tips and tricks and all the fumbles that I make. I love you, and I hope that you also learn to love you. Cheers to the best year ever. Get your journal today. If there's any topic that you know that you wanted to know about but you don't see out there, give it to me. I will do the research for you. I will make a video for you. Comment below. Go check my Instagram. Go buy a journal so we can go on this journey together. Create your destiny. Design the life that you actually want. Love you. And my eyelash is still lifting. You know what? I'm cute without it, right? Love y'all. Bye. I realized that I forgot to mention something very important. 2020 was a shit show for all of us. So, like, isn't this the opportunity for us to get our shit together? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go buy your journal today.